We've been keeping this a secret for a while now.
I've been very nervous and excited to say this.
I'm in a relationship with my glove.
Oh, baby. If there's one thing that I'm a little perplexed about with my time being in baseball, it's people's obsession with these guys. The glove. Personally, I was more of a bat dude. People will go give nicknames to these guys. No one's allowed to use them, let alone touch them. The crazy thing is, on the list of priorities, glove kind of falls down there at the bottom. Think about it. We have a DH, but we don't have a DF. There are literally players out there that don't need a glove, but everyone needs a bat. Even pitchers need bats when they play in the NL. But you know me, I'm all about learning new things. I love growing my appreciation of the game I so love. Which is why I sat down with my boy Russ, who loves gloves, so that he could help me understand everyone's obsession. But before we do that, I want to thank my sponsor, Cam's New Haircut. Cam's New Haircut's doing great things to pop culture, and he's bringing all that to this channel. So if you want to go support him, go follow him on Instagram, Cam's New Haircut. Link will be in the description, as always. So without further ado, let's dive into this Russ interview. I'm like Dr. Seuss out here. Welcome, Russ, to the show. How you doing today?
Hi, man. I'm doing well. You know, living the dream. How about you?
Can you just tell the viewers a little bit about this GloveLove.co?
Yeah, absolutely. It was something I started 2 years ago when I was coaching baseball at Palos Verdes. Relacing baseball gloves is something I've done since 2007, but it's something I just restarted to do again a couple of years ago. And then I started to post one thing on the internet, and then it kind of like snowballed from there. It's been a passion I've had since forever, like since I was in Little League. It was like every year I got a new glove. And then with the like baseball memes or like facts, that was something I just tried. It was like one day I didn't have any gloves to post, and I was scrolling through the internet, scrolling through Reddit, checking out a couple of different things, and it was like, well, I don't know a couple of these things. Let's see if anyone else wants to know about it either.
That's the thing, man. That's incredible. And you got big leaguers responding too.
Yeah, that's wild.
I saw Justin Verlander respond to all your posts, right?
No, that was good. That was one of my favorite ones, just because he was in like the old school, like super tight baseball pants, and then it was like his mom had him like almost in like a twerking position. Yeah, he's like giving him like
with the mustache.
Yeah, and then like the Zoolander like blue steel look at the camera.
Oh yeah, give him one of those looks. Would you like one of these hats to wear for the episode? I got a selection. Was there ever a glove that got away?
I was at El Camino and I stopped playing infield. You know, I took GBs in the infield every so often because like outfielders, like we just have that urge to get back into the infield every so often, just like a couple rounds. So I asked my buddy if he had an extra glove from high school, and he's like, yeah, and he gave me one. It was a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Mod Trap, and I was like, that's a $250 glove. Like, thank you very much. We went to a fall game. One of the pitchers forgot their gloves, POs.
Of course.
And he was my friend from high school, so I was like, yeah. He came to me. He's like, you have a glove I can borrow? I had my buddy's glove that he'd given me. He was like, here, dude, you can use this. Make sure I get it back. He pitches in the game. I assume the outing was bad because he didn't show up again after that. And he's got my glove somewhere, wherever it is.
Dude.
Ryan? If you see this somehow, some way, bro,
Ryan.
I'd like to really get that glove back. But if not, like, I understand, man.
That is a violation.
You probably had a rough outing. There's probably 2 dings hit off you. It's all good.
So. Shoot. Look, if your glove is broken, busted, it needs relacing, we can show you a little bit of how it's done.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think we can do a couple things.
All right, dude, you got some tools here that I've never seen before in my life, but I'm sure you know how to work them, so let's get to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
What we got?
All right, so real quick, what's in the bag? I've got cutters.
Yeah.
It's just cut the lace, whether it's to cut it or to prep it to get onto the needle. Needles, I've got a couple here. They were made by a good friend. He's on Instagram, Tomasic. I've got a couple, I just call them grabber guys.
Grabber guys.
Grabber guys, absolutely. And it's just like to help get the lace through or to help
just grabber?
Pull the lace out.
Guys.
Grab me the gauge. Grab me the gauge. Slap me the base. And then this one's like the old school, not old school, but it's just like, makes it like twice the work to me because you've got to put it through, then I've got to feed the lace in and pull it out. There's a couple spots where these go in just so like it's a tight spot and you just can't do it with this and the lace will just fall out, so you gotta go with this one. But,
yeah. Okay, let's go in.
But anyways.
Can you explain? So I know like this isn't like a fully unlaced glove, but it's already partially laced. Can you explain what you did to get to this point?
Yeah, absolutely. I just took the web off. What you would do is I would just take the cutter and you would just cut through the lace. And then you just pull it off. So I normally will take all the lace out of the glove and have it bare nothing. And then I'll have a cleaner. I'll clean it all. And then after you're done cleaning it, you always want to condition it because the cleaning is going to dry out the leather. And then you go through to lace it. So the first thing, there's two different sizes of lace. We've got 3/16 and 1/4 inch. The more you do it, you realize that you've got 1/4 inch lace in your glove through the palm, the heel, and sometimes through the thumb and pinky. Sometimes there's 1/4 inch there, but always through the web. The top of the web and the fingers is going to be 1/4 inch lace. That's where you want the thicker parts of the thicker lace to be. So I'll grab the 1/4 inch lace, cut at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
A piece here off the end of the lace, and that is just so you're able to screw the lace onto the needle. So like I was saying with the other needle, you have to kind of put the needle through, lace it, pull it through, and every single time you have to relace it into the needle.
Yeah.
With this one,
you just do 1/4 inch.
Boom.
Piece.
Yep, it just screws right into it. And at the end of it, you normally want to leave about 4 inches, so that way you can tie your knot, or that's the length you're gonna want to leave the knot at the end of your glove. To start, I'm just gonna go straight through the web. So with the single post, it's gonna connect down here at the bottom, secure the base of this web. So we're gonna go through, and we're gonna come out on this side, come back in, and then start up through the post itself. So a lot of times, I don't know, you may think you have to be a little bit gentle, but there's a lot of parts, as long as you don't tug like to your max strength, you really have to kind of like pull it through. But at the same time, if I pull it too much through, the lace is going to get really tight. It's going to cause this to bunch up, and that's not where we're going to want the web to be. We're going to want it to be at that natural point. So there is some finesse, there's a lot of finesse to it. So you just got to make sure that we start on the right, that we're going in through the right. So we just finished relacing the web of the baseball glove here, and now that we're back here to the finishing stage, for anyone that's ever going to relace a glove and take a picture of it, or you have your own relacing business, or you're trying to start your own relacing business, one of the most important parts is making a knot and making the knot look nice, because that's 100% what the picture is when you take of it.
Yeah.
The first time when I tie it, I'm going right over. And then from here, you want to leave the rough sides up. So it's still now the left side is now the right side of my right hand. That same one's going over again. So make sure that same side goes over, and it makes sort of tight. Quick knot there, and as long as the strings are nice and straight,
boom,
everything looks pretty. And then the hard work you've done is not overshadowed sloppy lace work at the end.
I'm definitely looking at this girl a different way. Guys, I would love to know, what's your favorite glove? Hit up that comment section with the answer. There isn't a right answer though, right? I mean, all gloves are pretty good. Prove me wrong. I don't know. That's it for this episode. New episodes every Thursday. Subscribe if you want to follow, and I'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Yeah. Shut up.